else, man. Inzoi. Let's talk about Inzoi, and then I think we're gonna be good to go with Shadows and Grums after this. So here we go. We got Inzoi's got a lot of drama. I don't know why, dude. It's a life simulator game, bro. It's like one of these games where the way that I see it is this game is gonna try to touch on every single thing it possibly can when it comes to real life, and that could be woke shit, that could be not woke shit, who knows? But this game has so much drama because of the journalists. The journalists are the ones that are causing drama with this particular game. And it's amazing because they're the ones that say we cause the drama all the time. They're the ones who are saying, oh, I'm so tired of every game being a battleground. And yet they're turning this game into a battleground, bro. It's like you guys are literally turning this game into a fucking battleground. So anyway, Inzoi is getting attacked again. First, it got attacked for allowing you to run over kids. That got patched. Now it's getting attacked because you're not allowed to be gay in the game, and they thought that it was a feature, not a bug. And then the developers have come out and openly admitted that it's in fact a bug and not a feature, and that there is supposed to be gay relationships in the game. I don't believe any of this. I don't. I think it's damage control while they work on implementing it into the game. Because how the fuck does that get bugged in the game? You know what I mean? And then they decide to say that the game is eerily heterosexual. What the fuck is eerily heterosexual? What does that even mean, bro? Do you realize that real life is heterosexual? Like 98% of people are heterosexual. If you're looking at the global population, if you're looking at America, sure, the numbers might be skewed because of data and everything, and people wanted to do it for clout. But aside from that, the majority of the world is fucking heterosexual, my guy. So how are you going to say it's eerily heterosexual? These people live in a bubble. That's what it is. They live in a fucking bubble. They live in a bubble of California or New York or whatever. And they think that everything is like that. They think the entire world is like that. So when they say eerily heterosexual, it's very clear that they don't step outside their fucking comfort zone. But that's besides the point. Players were apparently left scratching their head. And by the way, when they say players, they mean themselves. Right? They're not talking about actual players. They're talking about themselves, right? This is a simulator game, bro. Like, you should be able to do whatever the fuck you want in a simulator game. And the fact that they're trying to make this into a big thing because they didn't include it. Listen, if the developers didn't want to allow gay relationships in a game, that is their own prerogative. If they don't want to put it into the game, they shouldn't have to put it into the game. There are so many other games for you to play that have gay relationships in them that are optional. Go play them. You control the buttons you press, right? Isn't that what you guys say all the time, bro? All the time. You control the buttons you press, blah, blah, blah. So now you have the opportunity to control the buttons you press, but oh, you're angry because you don't want to be left out of the cool new game. That's what it is. You don't want to go back to your old Sims game. You want to go join the new cool game with all the cool kids, all the cool straight kids that are playing this game right now, fucking and having babies, right? But you want to be able to have babies, but you want to fuck some booty holes. That's really what it is, man. It's unbelievable. Anyway, so Inzoi Studio has acknowledged the void where same-sex relationships apparently should be. It says, it is possible to have gay Zoids in your game by manually making a couple already in a relationship. But if you're hoping for your simulated characters to find same-sex love on their own, the technology simply isn't there yet. Wait, so is it the technology or is it a bug? So is it something that's supposed to be in the game, or is it something that's not in the game and it's going to be added later? Because that's how it sounds. It sounds like it's not going to be in the game, or it's not in the game right now and it's going to be added later. I mean, that's what it's. This ain't no fucking bug, bro. Just like the running over the kids thing was no bug either. That shit was in the game. They got backlash and they bent the knee. You want to know how I know they bent the knee? Because they also bent the knee very quickly with De Novo. They bent the knee, and now granted, that's a good thing, but they bent the knee with De Novo within 24 hours. What makes you think they're not going to bend the knee with this too? This shit's not in the game, bro. They're going to add it later and they're going to pretend like it's a bug. That's what it is. They're going to pretend like it's a bug. When you know for a fact this shit is not in the game right now. Look at the way you're talking. It didn't take long for players to recognize the issue as they took to Reddit and other forums to question the straightness of it all. Why would you question the straightness of it all? You guys get mad at us when we question the fucking forced gay shit, right? Like when you got storylines in games that are literally forcing you to partake in the gay shit, like you get mad all the time. But the moment now where a game doesn't have gay shit in it, now it's too straight. Come on, bro. These people, man, these people are not consistent in the slightest, bro. It's like this is a life simulator. Literally everything in this game is optional. Everything. You control the buttons you fucking press, bro. That's the shit you say all the time. And now you're trying to control the buttons that everybody else is pressing. Come on, man. Like, what are we seriously doing here? Despite Inzoi Studios' acknowledgement of the issue in a game about simulating everyday life, a barrier this fundamental is majorly putting people out. Who is getting put out by this? Hold on. Who is getting put out by this? Let me check here. Let me see if what they say is true. Are people getting put out by this? Let's see. Inzoi. Let's go to SteamDB. Are people being put out by this? Let's see. So according to the charts right now, this game hit an all-time peak 2 days ago. Whoops. Of 87,377. This is during the weekend, so their weekend numbers were pretty decent. And obviously the numbers are starting to go down now that we're back during the weekday with a 24-hour peak of 66,468. With an estimate, look at these numbers, bro. This is why I don't take these numbers seriously. 88,000 versus 411,000. That's the estimation right now. It fell out of the #1 top seller list. It's now #3 right now. But at the end of the day, this shit has more fucking concurrent players than Assassin's Creed Shadows did. I would take that as a win, especially since I believe their budget's nowhere near what Shadows was. But that's besides the point. A lot of people watching on Twitch still. 63,000 24-hour peak. 170,000 all-time peak. 8,833 positive reviews with 1,696 negative reviews. If we go to the forums, let's see. Hold on. I'm doing this live, so give me 1 second. I'm going to check out the forums, and we're going to see what's going on with this game. If anybody's complaining about the lack of gay shit, hold on. Where is this? View discussions. Go to the forums. Okay, here we go. Let's bring up the forums. All right, so nothing about gay shit. Somebody's actually saying stop asking for inclusivity and diversity. A podcaster told their listeners to come attack this game. Devs, don't mess up your game to appeal to minorities. Not for the gays. Bro, a lot of the threads are actually telling people not to do gay shit. Look at this. Let me look. Crab Theos, 14 Steam level, 10 years of service. Yeah, 10 years of service. The world is not Europe. In most of the world, there aren't hundreds of invented genders. And even more so in Korea, where same-sex marriage isn't even legal. There's already a ridiculous, in my opinion, non-binary gender option. And now they're going to allow same-sex relationships as long as homosexuals remain a very small minority and don't make half the population gay. It's okay. That's more than enough. Stop pressuring developers to include your individual fantasies. By fantasies, I'm not referring to normal homosexual people, but to all the other letters that keep adding to it to get longer than the alphabet already. Fucking base, bro. Holy shit. It's important that they focus on improving optimization and adding tons of content to the game so we can all enjoy it. The rest is irrelevant. The game needs to be improved for everyone, not just for a minority who want to have something in it or whatever. The woke era is coming to an end. The world is healing. Asians are not like us Europeans who have gone mad. They are serious and intelligent people. Hey. Not bad. Not bad. Listen, I'll put it to you like this, man. If they wanted this game to have gay relationships in it, they would have put it in. Flat out. They would have put it in. Okay? Or they'll sell it as a DLC later down the line. They could sell it as a DLC if they want to, for the people they want to partake in it. But if they really wanted gay relationships, they would have put it in this game. You mean to tell me that a life simulator game that is literally built around making relationships, having families, doing typical shit in life, you mean to tell me they didn't take the time out of their development to make gay relationships? Of course they didn't. It's obviously purposeful. I'm sure they're going to add it later down the line. I'm sure. But they rather focus on the majority than the minority right now. Maybe they don't have enough development time. Maybe they were a little bit behind. Perhaps they, maybe it's on their roadmap, right? Maybe it's on their roadmap. But the thing is, obviously, they wanted to adhere to the majority first. So they decided to spend development time making same-sex relationships first, and then they'll spend extra development time making gay relationships down the line. That's how I see it. Maybe I'm crazy, but that's how I see it. There's no reason for them to focus on, if they only got time to do one, then I would imagine that it would make more financial sense to do the same-sex relationship second and the hetero ones first. If that upsets you, it's not my fault you're in the minority. That's not my fault. Anyway, let's go back. So we got some threads here, man. People, look at this. Don't mess up your games to appeal to minorities. You already know what happens to games that try to appeal to the LGO LED TV. Oh, shit. This man pulled out all the specs. Hold on. LG OLED TV minorities, stay focused and get to please your real audience. If those minorities want so bad their nonsense in this game, make it as a DLC so you would know who really wanted it to be part of the game. Again, focus on your real audience. The true gamers, they'll be enjoying this. Don't be part of the go woke, go broke. Oh my God, bro. They're getting felted in their own fucking forums, bro. This is insane. This is insane. Wait, hold on. Who else? Who else? Let's see. Let's do one that is for the gay stuff. Let's see. Let's not for the gays. Here we go. All right, 11 years of service. Not for the gays in all caps. Disappointed in there being no homosexual options in the game. That's it. That's literally it. You see how the people who are fighting for the game leave like paragraphs, and then the people who are just wanting the gay shit, they're like, give me gay. Give me gay. That's literally it. That is unbelievable. What the fuck, bro? Let's keep going. Hold on. Is there a second? Let me go to the second page. Relationship interactions. What the fuck? Teenagers 16 to 20 cannot, a 20-year-old's not a teenager, cannot have a romantic relationship nor be attracted to another. Why would, what? What the fuck is this? Whilst I haven't been able to confirm myself yet or confirm from official sources, a number of sites are reporting that a teenager is 16 to 20. The age of consent is 16 in Korea, the UK, and many other places. So I find it very strange that someone of this age cannot have a romantic relationship nor be attracted to another. Thoughts? Why is that strange? Why is that strange? It is obvious that, sure, if the age of consent is 16 in Korea, all fine and dandy for them, congratulations, but they're trying to sell this game in other places of the world. So it's safer for them to make the relationship minimum age in their game to be higher instead of running the risk of controversy by making it 16. If they would make it 16 and release this game in the United States, everybody would be losing their fucking mind over it. So obviously it's a lot smarter to make the number higher so that you just remove all, like, just remove all chance of controversy. I don't understand why that's so hard to understand. I feel like this person's retarded. Do you really want to see, like, do you really want to see that bad? I don't get it. Why were you even looking for that? Why were you looking to have a relation? You know what? I'm not even gonna ask. I'm not even gonna ask, bro. Moving on, bro. I've read enough.